What's up, guys? So, it's another First Friday. I will not be open, but other people will be. And so I'm gonna take that time to see other people's stuff. So while we are not displaying in our studio this evening, we're not gonna open it up. I've still been asked to display at a local bar. We're gonna get some drawings over there and see if they still want me. Otherwise, we're home free. Let's see, what are we gonna go see first? We're gonna see the Quilt Museum. Oh no! And we're gonna go see the lugs. Oh! Something like that. We'll see what's up. It's a humble little display. So, ooh, Tolkien's birthday. That's today. No way. That's crazy. I'll have to check that out. That building right there. That's where we're going. That is an Ana Marieta. She's a very, very cool muralist. Boricua, actually. Pretty cool that can be found in a small middle American town. I think that's pretty awesome. I hope this place is open. I drove past the Quilt Museum and I don't think it's open, which is a little bit disheartening. This might be a lackluster First Friday. Okay. I know that's, but that's all right. Check out this shit though. That's so cool. A little nervous. I don't like filming in public. Got my freaking cowbell. Come on, please be open. Oh no. Oh no. You gotta be kidding me. Well, okay. That's crazy. Okay, well, let's take a peek at Archway Studios. God, that's disheartening. That's super disheartening. Oh well. You know, thinking back on it, I probably could have checked their website or something instead of just blindly driving over here. Ooh, check that out. And here's a fresh look at the Ana Marieta. That stuff's awesome. Okay. Archways looks pretty dark. I almost jaywalked. I'm a jaywalker, I'm sorry to say, but I'd be doing that, especially when I'm impatient. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Is January just like an off month for everyone? Alright, well, back downtown, I guess. Man, yeah. Okay, yeah, so January's an off month, I guess, just for like everyone. Tugboat's closed, Quilt Museum's closed, Lux is closed, Archway's closed. Is Burkholder gonna even be open? Burkholder better save this video, man, because I'm still gonna make this shit and I'm still gonna publish it. So Burkholder better not leave me hanging, because then we only have Noise, Gallery 9, and then the rest of Parish. And then we're SOL. Or that, I guess not SOL. We're just a little bit lacking in the open gallery department. Let's see if it's open. I don't think it's gonna be open. If I don't see any lights in this, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so disappointed. And no, that looks closed as oh no. That's so tragic. It'll still be good. It'll still be a good time. I'm re-hyping myself up. Yeah, here we are back downtown. Let's see, we'll do Keachel, Burkholder, Noise, or No Yes, if depending on who you are, and maybe Gallery 9, and then we'll head over to Parish, and that's where we'll close out. All these places guarantee to have some good stuff and some good people. Without further ado, let's get into it. You've got to be kidding me. This might be a total waste of footage. It could be a total waste. Who knows? Maybe we'll just film a bar hopping session. Well, no. I have a bad feeling about this. Good news, Noise Gallery is open. So we at least have one place in the Haymarket-ish area that we can set up and see. We're gonna check the Burkholder. It's a little bit down the road, but I'd rather make the walk over there, find out it's closed, and then come back over to a gallery that I know it's open, than to spend time in an open gallery and then like shorten my visit at an open gallery to go check out a gallery that may or may not be open. And that's the plan. And it's gonna be a great time.
And then 3 miles. She must be going kind of fast.
Howdy. Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Have you been in yet?
Not in a couple months. Are you Miss Burkholder?
Yeah.
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 Do you, so, as you can see, I have the camera out. I was wondering if I could ask you some questions, if that's okay.
Depends on the question.
Just about your background, how you came to get here, some reflections maybe.
I moved down here to the Haymarket about 50 years ago. In the next 10 years, I looked at almost every building down here because this was an entirely vacant area.
Yeah?
And one day a friend was driving down the alley with me and she said, by the way, this building's available. And it was a perfect building and it had great windows. And so anyway, I got it and it took a couple of years of negotiating with the
Yeah.
but we did it. And by that time, we had just about, I think, 20 artists are already committed to the building. So it filled up really fast.
Yeah?
And today we have probably 50 associated artists as well.
Wow.
And we have a scholarship program with
What has been top 2 or 3 favorite memories of running what has been top 2 or 3 favorite memories of running this space?
well, it's watching the artists develop, the artists exchanging ideas and inspiring each other, supporting each other. My idea of doing this was a community of artists, which is basically what we did. One of the things I did was to go out to Virginia, Washington D.C. area.
Yeah.
There's a place called the Torpedo Factory, and thinking that that was kind of the model that I wanted to go by. And turned out it was a whole bunch of little shops, and there wasn't really that much of a community. And I said, that's not what I want. So I came back and said, this is the type of thing I want. I want to be able to work here. I want to be able to live here and display my work. And all these other people wanted to do that too. Hi, how are you? I'm good.
And then final question, if that's okay.
Sure.
What has been the biggest challenge that you faced while running this space?
Yeah, that would be the period of time putting this thing together and
Yeah.
working with the city and all the codes,
Oh.
raising the money.
Yeah.
Putting together the artists was no problem at all.
That's a good enough answer for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much. So this is Anne Burkholder's studio. Got a heck of a lot of work going on. Great lighting. Great wood trimming everywhere. Wonderful pieces. Okay, let's see what else we can do with our time.
Well, I started training center, and then I
You did good.
Oh, here we go. Here's a Nick. I know that style anywhere. I know that signature anywhere. Ooh, I like this. Take a moment to take my gloves off. Ooh, box. I like boxes.
That is a
Boxes
good
are cool.
pipe.
Ooh, it's nice. Oh, that's good.
But about you make something else. Hi, come on in.
Howdy.
You know what I got over here? I get this from over at Malone Manor. I get these things here.
Oh, those are so cute.
You know, and then kids come in here, I got a whole sack of them down here. Look at this, they're different colors. You don't do these?
I do like clothes. Yeah, I should learn how to do this. It's hard.
It might be, I don't know. But they put this stuff together over there at Malone Manor. I might buy the thread and stuff. Oh, goodness. I had so many of these, I was giving a lot of them away. The kids that come in here. But you know what Cakeman Park is?
Cool. I wish I could have talked to him, but he seemed like he was occupied with some other visitors, so we'll give him his space. It's so weird talking to you when I'm like in front of people. Yeah, we're back to being uncomfortable now. Oh, he's not here. This is Richard Terrell's studio. Richard Terrell is an amazing artist. Amazing. Like, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. My eyes are watering just looking at it. He started doing watercolor recently, and pen and ink. He doesn't normally do that stuff. I don't know him terribly well, but I met him a few years ago. He makes these beautiful, abstracted oil landscapes. And I just wish I could just get more of a glimpse into his mind. But I don't know where he is now. But I'm glad to see that he's still displaying stuff here. There's a new guy that just started taking space here, and I want to find him. Uh-oh, I see a friend.
What's up, bro? How are you?
Hello, excuse me. I was wondering if I could ask you some questions.
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah. Everybody, this is Rick. He is the newest member of the Burkholder Gallery Project. Rick, where are you from?
Was born, my family's from Sudan.
Okay.
I was born in Maine and I came here in like 2005 when I was like 3 or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I grew up in Lincoln, Nebraska ever since. So I've been here ever since like 2005. So I work at Rockford Camera.
Okay.
Also do a lot of freelance videography, photography.
Cool. How did you get connected with Burkholder?
So my friend Calvin, he was a part of the Burkholder project. He had the year-long residency, the one I'm doing now, and then saw the opportunity of them like opening applications again. So back in October when I applied, I was like, you know what, I definitely benefit from getting a studio, especially being trying to have a place more dedicated where I can create. So heard the opportunity, applied, and then went to the interview process, and so I ended up getting it. So my work was impressive, and they were saying that, oh, it seems like a work of an established photographer doing this for like 10 years. I've been doing this 3.5 years, and it seems like they thought I was like in my 30s or something doing this. Now, knowing that is kind of gives me even more of a reason to kind of like even go even harder with something that I love to do.
I've seen you around, like photographing like different shows around here in Lincoln, like performers and whatnot. I think I saw you working around Lincoln College a little bit.
Yeah.
Have I seen you doing stuff at the Bourbon as well?
Yeah, I was at the Bourbon. I mean, the most recent show I shot at the Bourbon, I think Rio de Young, a rapper from Detroit came, and then before that, Wiz Khalifa when he came to the Bourbon, I shot that. One of his openers that was part of like his label, I just hung around him like a few hours before the show, and I just around him, just came up to like his room and just around. I didn't meet Khalifa because I was with him the entire time, but it was cool just like kind of seeing someone from like in the industry who was like working with him and just being around him the entire day, being his own like photographer. So that was a cool experience.
That is pretty cool. Was that a freelance job or?
Yeah, I was. So
Okay.
I kind of reached out saying, hey, this is kind of an opportunity. Can I shoot? And then like, yeah. So
Excellent.
yeah, so it was more of just like another thing under my portfolio. I mean, the thing is like even trying to build, getting that specialty conscious space, there's a different way you have to approach it. As opposed to other stuff, there's always a different way you have to approach stuff. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Final question. Do you have any goals for 2025 regarding this space?
2026?
Or 2026, thank you. Regarding this space or just your plans in general?
Yeah, my goals for this space is literally maximize it as much as possible. That's
Excellent.
my main goal. And so in terms of building structure, the skill set is there. Just my main focus is building a structure, building a schedule that works for me so that it minimizes the chances of burning out. But also it's just like, I got a free space for a year. So having this opportunity is not a whole lot of people can say that. So it's like definitely use these resources too, so I can be positioned better than I am at the end of the year than I was at the beginning. So that's kind of the main focus. I'm never in a competition with anyone else. The only person I am is myself. So if I'm better off at the end of 2026 in terms of my craft, in terms of my ability for people to reach out to me for work, in terms of me able to expand my reach in terms of what I do, that's all I care about.
That's excellent, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
If people want to find your stuff, where do they go?
So you can see my portfolio page on Instagram at Bol Visuals, B-O-L, and then Visuals. My website, rickjbol.com, RIEKJBOL.com. So
Good deal.
You can see it on there.
A few moments later.
All right, that was pretty cool. Burkholder is fun. We like Burkholder. Anne's a badass lady. We saw a good Richard Terrell. And then we met the new guy, Rick. He's a pretty cool guy. And now we're going to Noise. And then maybe Gallery 9, depending on what kind of battery power we're looking at. We're not looking at a whole lot. So probably just Noise and then to Parrish. And that'll be that. What the hell is going on over there? All right, batteries are charging. Hopefully that'll buy us some time. Let's head over to Burkholder, see what they got in store for us. And random people are looking at me while I'm jaywalking in front of a cop. Jaywalking in front of a cop. Gotta love it. Howdy.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thank you. Welcome to the Clemens Noise Art Gallery.
Thank you very much.
So, whatever. I don't judge. These are yours? Yes, yeah. I'm Maya.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
I love your guys' outfits. You don't feel like thank you. Do you guys all have stuff here also?
How you got into your art, whatever you want us to know.
Hey.
How's it going?
Not bad. Yes, I have a camera out. Can I ask you some questions?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna overheat because I'm self-conscious. Please state your name and just your name for the record.
I'm Dana Clements. Do you want me to spell it?
You don't need to.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll put it down in the description. This is your gallery?
Yes. I took over as the owner about 1.5 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's been great ever since. I love it.
What have been your top 3 favorite things about owning and running this gallery?
Well, I think the number one thing is that I get to interact with artists every day, and people who enjoy art. Maybe they don't do art themselves, but they are enjoyers. So that I love. I love that I get to open up opportunities for other people too. I get to invite them to show their work here. And then it also gives me an opportunity to still have my own art practice as well. So it's really nice for maintaining that side of my art involvement.
What has been the biggest challenge of running this gallery?
It was a big learning curve, just kind of learning the management side of things, I would say. I have never been in charge of so many people before, or had to keep track of, so many deadlines and all that sort of stuff. So it was, I would say, yeah, just a learning curve, but it wasn't anything that made me not want to do it anymore.
What brought you into the position to be able to start running this gallery?
So I actually took private art lessons with one of the members here ever since I was in middle school.
Oh, wow.
And then once I had graduated from high school, I was in college, I was starting to do art in college, she invited me to come and show here. And the previous owner liked my work and then invited me to join as a member. So I was a member for about 5 years, and then the previous owner kind of decided she was at a point in her life where she wanted to slow down and kind of have fewer responsibilities and retire, I guess you could say. And I had just kind of mentioned to her offhand one day that I took the gallery management class at UNL. And I think that kind of twigged her to be like, oh, maybe she's interested. So we just talked about it, and she offered me to buy the business, and here I am now. Yeah.
What are you looking forward to in 2026 while you're running this gallery?
Something I'm really looking forward to is getting more different types of arts involved. So, I mean, you could probably hear we have live music going tonight. I'm trying to get more of that going. I'm really hoping to get some theater going on. We have this great space in the basement that's just sitting empty right now. So
I had no idea you guys had a basement.
Yeah, it's a workspace right now, but I'm hoping that eventually we could do one acts down there or something. I'm also working on getting more working artists into the studios upstairs. So right now a lot of them are just being used as extra gallery space, which is fine. But we do have a few working artists up there, and it's just really fun for people to kind of see the process and, again, open up opportunities for people who maybe need a little bit of a less expensive place to do their art. Yeah, I think that covers it.
That's great.
Yeah, thanks.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Guys, I can't think of any other questions, and you're almost dead. Oh my God. So time for you to go to sleep now. Let's see if we can get an interview with one more artist before my battery finally dies.
Hello, I'm Maya Miller. I make ceramics. I've been creative my whole life, ever since I could hold a pencil, but I haven't always done ceramics. I started that when I was in college.
What drew you to ceramics?
I was asked this question earlier today. I like art that you can hold and use, because a lot of art is up on the wall and you can't, it's don't touch, it's just to look at. And so I like the idea of having something that you can physically pick up and take with you or have at your house, and it's the purpose is holding and using it. There's something special about drinking or eating out of a piece of art. And I also find that I am a very sentimental person, and I get really attached to paintings and drawings, and I can't sell them. And so with pottery, though, I make more of it, and I'm still attached to the pieces, but it's not in the same way, I guess, and I feel better about putting them out into the world.
How did you get connected with noise?
Dana and I took a class together in college, and then Dana invited me here one time before she owned the gallery to be in the Focus Gallery, and then shortly after that it became the Clements Sayas, and so I've gotten invited back I think 2 more times after that.
What has been the biggest challenge you've faced since switching to a ceramics focus?
Definitely the studio space. It's a lot easier to do painting and drawing in your own home, whereas with ceramics, The materials are really heavy. They're kind of very expensive depending on what you work with, having a kiln. And so I've been lucky enough to have a space at Archway Studios in Lincoln with Lindsay Clausen, and that's been awesome. And there's a kiln there that I can use. But just like being able to do it like sustainably, like both financially and in terms of like how much space I'm using, also transporting all of this stuff heavy, but it's been more joy than challenges, I would say.
For sure.
Yes, yeah.
How much better we are? Oh. What are you looking forward to in terms of your artistic journey in 2026?
In 2026, I've been invited to be part of the Lincoln Clay Tour with Margaret Bowles and Larry Buller, and so I'm very excited. I feel like I am a real ceramic artist, showing with other real ceramic artists, so I'm very excited for that. As soon as this show's over, going to start making stuff for that.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Maya, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for the interview.
That was great. Oh my gosh, I love that. All right, we got a fresh battery pack. We're living it up. It's gonna be great. Let's go to Gallery 9. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I don't want to use a crosswalk because that's all the way up there. And I'm a lazy so we're gonna jaywalk. And it's gonna be okay. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you very much.
Oh shit.
Oh, no way. What are you doing here?
Can I be in your little GoPro video?
Yeah. Please state your name for the record. All right, let's take a walk. Howdy. Hope you don't mind. Howdy.
Dean, how are you?
Not bad. Do you mind if I film?
Yeah, just let me know that. I teach during the week. Weekends might be the best, or some evening.
Let's see. Those are nice. I like this. It's very nice. Well, Gallery 9 was kind of dead. I did run into some friends, so I got to see them and I got to talk to them for a little while, and that was nice. But as far as like art and artists go, not a whole lot going on there. There's some jewelry and like a decent photographer who's definitely got some business going on, but it's not really my speed. We're going to stop at Metro Gallery 1, or rather just Metro Gallery, see if they're open. I know they were open earlier. Let's see what's going on. Jaywalking once again. And then we'll go upstairs to Parrish. I've had some pretty nice moments of the evening, even though half the places are closed down. I don't know, once the night got moving, it was good. Once the night got moving, it was pretty nice. Check this out. Okay, hold the phone. What the hell's going on here? Noah, what are you doing here?
Hey! Here we go! That's the last gift card right there!
Hey man, what is this?
Alright, we got one more gift card!
Like a skate competition.
What?
We're doing a skate competition.
Skate competition?
Yeah.
What is it? Who's sponsoring this? Who's hosting this?
Oh, the Mill.
The Mill is?
Yeah. With the Bowie Boys and stuff, yeah.
The Bowie Boys?
The Bowie Boys.
I'm not familiar.
They're like just a skate group from Lincoln.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
I'm out here vlogging the first Fridays.
Oh shit, okay.
Yes, sir!
So you didn't know this was happening?
I had no idea. I stumbled upon this.
That's awesome.
Dude, great.
That's the last gift card right there! Hold on! Baby coming through! Baby coming through!
Wow. Okay, please state your name for the record.
Alright, Wulu Gala.
And you run with Bowie Boys?
Bowie Boys, yes sir.
All right. How long you been doing this?
Doing what?
Bowie Boys.
Bowie Boys, we've been 5 years.
And this is your first event in 2026?
Yes.
Nice.
It's only the second day of 2026. Starting off strong with a first Friday event.
Heck yeah. How's it feel?
Look around. High energy. It's great.
What do you hope for in 2026 in terms of Bowie Boys?
All right. In terms of Bowie Boys, you know, I just hope for more fun. That's what it's all about. Skateboarding is all about fun. You know, making this content is all about fun. So, you know, it's just, I just hope for more fun and, you know, no stress.
How did Bowie Boys start?
Start off, you know, we group on TikTok making skateboarding challenges, and our supporters told us to make a YouTube channel. So I started off with a phrase called saying Baba Bowie, beginning of every video I made.
Baba Bowie? Is that from that one? Yeah, okay, yeah.
So I started off saying Baba Bowie, and then they said make a YouTube channel. So my supporters actually sent us money to start a YouTube channel to buy our first camera. And then in October of 2020, we started our YouTube channel. And ever since then, we just kept going.
How long have you been skating?
I've been skating for 12 years.
12 years? What got you into it?
You know, I live down the skate park from a great skate park called The Bay, and it's an indoor skate park. And one day I seen Ryan Sheckler, you know, poster. Went into the skate park and seen the indoor skate park. Got a waiver sign. Started skating since that day in 6th grade, I believe. And ever since then, just, you know, fell in love with it.
What do you think about the Bay having transformed into the Bay Academy?
It's great. You know, that's something I've always wanted. You know, ever since I've been going to the Bay, I've heard it's going to become an academy, you know. But I just never knew when. So, you know, I barely missed it. So as soon as I pretty much got out of high school, then the academy began. So, but my little brother over here, he had the opportunity to, you know, carry on my legacy by going to the academy. I know a guy. So it's great.
Tell me about the haircut operation that's going on.
Haircut operation. We have everything going on. We have things from vendors to skate competitions to live haircuts. It's crazy. We got my man Hakeem over here. You know, he's been in the game for a while, and he's out here giving my little brother his first haircut in about 18 years. I don't think he's never got a haircut.
18 years?
18 years, I believe. You know, and this is the freshest cut. Honestly, probably one of the first cuts and the freshest cut that he's ever gonna get. And it's here. It's here.
Where can people find you?
People can find us at Bowie Boys, and my Instagram, Just Wooloo. You know, we're gonna have a first Friday event. Today's the first one, and we're gonna do it throughout the whole year. So if you want to catch this event next time, come here next Friday, next first Friday.
All right.
Hey, cheers.
All right, that was wild. That was absolutely insane. We're going to Metro Gallery. That'll be a lot more mellow. And then we'll head upstairs from there to Parrish. I think we'll probably call it a night after that. Ooh, that's nice. Metro Gallery is sort of a hodgepodge of just a bunch of stuff. It collects a whole bunch of everything. Just a mixed bag of a lot of different artists, a lot of different kinds of material.
I'm just too much crazy in my family.
Too much crazy in his family. I'll be sure to block your face out.
And restoration. That was done by the print shop.
Our last stop, Parrish.
Just like displaying art and stuff. It was pretty nice, honestly.
That sounds awesome.
Let's chill away. I've done that. Maybe I have.
Cool.
Oh, we got another. An antique dresser from the 1800s. Yeah. It was $200.
I'll be the authority. I can explain it to you.
Whoa! What? First Friday.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year indeed. Yes, actually, and I'm still like nervous about it a little bit about like filming public. Please state your name for the record.
Dominic Xavier.
When did you first start creating?
I I've been creating as long as I can remember. I got into Parish earlier on last year, but I've been coming to First Friday for about 6 years now, so a pretty long time, but I'm an art history minor, so I always kind of, I was always interested in other people who made art, so this is kind of new to me to be making my own art too.
How did you get connected with Parish?
One of my best friends in college, her name was Mimi, or her name is Mimi Yu. So I would always just come and hang out with Mimi. I shared space with Mimi a little bit in this exact room, right? Actually, like this exact wall. And yeah, I got connected with everybody. I met everybody through Mimi. Then I just kept on coming every First Friday and making more and more friends. So.
What has been your favorite part about displaying at Parish?
Oh my gosh, I really love that I'm able to meet so many cool people, but also I get to show off my work, but also my mom's work. I have a lot of stuff that my mom has made in my display too, and I just love like connecting with different artists and also telling them more about what I like to make and learning about what other people like to make. I think that makes me really happy.
What has been the most challenging part of being a creator?
Oh, the most challenging part of being a creator, I think I'm like my worst critic sometimes, and I tend to kind of overanalyze my work and whether or not I'm like good enough or a real artist, you know? But I think that Parish has been very validating, and it's really helped me kind of know that art comes in many different forms, and that art doesn't look in one particular way, and I just have to keep creating, and it gets easier the more that you just do it and believe in what you have to create and what you have to say.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, Hobby.
Hello. Congratulations.
Thank you, mister. This is wife.
Huh? Wife? Javi. Like Javier.
Sorry.
Howdy. Just popping in real quick.
Three, two, one. These will be chill.
eyes, bro,
That'll be good.
This is a no. I look great.
I was gonna say, you wanna do another one? I'm just trying.
I think you did great, Satori. Nah, that's candid, man.
It occurred to me while I was sitting in the editing bay that I did not record an outro. So here's your outro. I'd say it was a pretty good First Friday. It began with bad omens, but those omens turned out to be false. It's always a good time First Friday. Part of why I do First Friday walks on camera and like put them out there is, you know, I want people to see it. I want people to see what the city's got to offer. I don't like profess where I'm at. I don't know why, I just don't. But I'm in a town called Lincoln, Nebraska, and a lot of people like big art centers, big art city centers, like in Chicago, LA, New York, all that jazz. They don't really give cities like this a second thought. We're out in the boonies to them. But there's gold here. There's gold here to be found. Part of the purpose of these videos is to show people that gold. I want to show people what's out there in the places where like they don't look in terms of art. And I hope I did a decent job doing that. I think so. I don't know. At least I had fun. And I'm ready to do it all again beginning of February. I guess I'll see y'all next week. I don't have a whole lot else to say. Congratulations if you made it to the end of this video. It's a long one. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next week. Subscribe, encourage others to watch it. That's really how this grows. And I am quite literally starting from the bottom, so help me climb.